So what we have right here is what the resort gave us for everything that's in here. And on this map, you can see, I'm pressing up here, this is the Woodstone Meadows Golf Course. Down here is the Massanutten Indoor and Outdoor Water Park. Right in the middle is the Massanutten Recreation Center. Over here, where this other thing is circled, that's the Mountain Greens Golf Course and the Recreation Center over there. And up here is the Lookout. So all of those things that are circled right now are going to be coming in this next first section of the blog. And then all this other stuff in here, we'll do another day. So you can see every little bit of this resort and know what's in here. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day one of our Massanutten stay and our tour through these facilities. It is 7:30. I'm the first one on the golf course. Nobody here. I'm going to get to play by myself. This is the Woodstone and Massanutten course. And the other one is called the Mountain Greens course. I will play it as well. Today happened to be Monday, which I wasn't really sure I was going to play today, but it's Seniors Day. $50 instead of 70, so I'll take the $20 and I get to play by myself. Anne's going to join me halfway through it for a little walk. So, this is the first activity of this week, and we will take you through this whole resort, which is of course surrounded up here by mountains. It's beautiful, and you will get lots of stuff to see. So, stay tuned. And hopefully we can show you quite a bit of stuff that you didn't know was here, because I didn't know. Backside of some of the condos that are here, and you can see these trees, the red buds, are starting to come out now, so it should be pretty colorful. It's a spring. Course is in good shape. The golfer is not in such good shape. Not playing great, but I like the course. Not ideal. Started raining on me. The guys to approach up here, that's the mountains. You never know. So I got 9 holes in. Relatively dry, but I got all my rain gear on now. Number 10, you go through a tunnel underneath the road. Up to the left. Number 10, par 4. Just off to the side of this golf course is a great, large, big stable area. Ponies and horses, that kind of thing. And based on the parking lot over there, and the amount of cars coming in even when it's raining, looks like this is a pretty popular activity. So there's another thing in Massanutten to do. If you're here wondering what to do, all getting ready to go on a tour right now. Nice. Canada geese haven't decided to go back yet. They'll maybe follow me home. There we go. And a water hole. And a little different than I'm used to, there is no crocodiles. Okay, 18 green. I got a birdie putt, but right over in here is a little chipmunk there on the deck over there, who didn't come out today because when I wanted to pick her up, it started raining, and I don't blame her. We are now at the Woodstone Recreation Center. In here is an area for our condo set, and we're going to go and take a look around, see what they got. Of course, you see over there, you can see the north lobby, and this is Virginia Barbecue. So it's a little takeout place, and it's all barbecue, and it's quite a high end place. Everybody talks about it, so we may try that some night we're here, barbecue and stuff. And this is where we did check in. But I want to take a look around and see what else we can find. Go ahead. Lots of people. check-in areas. So in here, obviously, is your pool. And it's an indoor pool. It's pretty busy. Nice. So this is the outdoor pool kiosk we saw from the inside just for a second.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, she's all locked up. But you can certainly see, you know, how big this area would be in the summertime. There's a huge pool that goes all the way around that mushroom, and it's quite a little complex here. So it says right up top that you can see a Woodstone Meadows, and it's the recreation center. Okay. Other side of the pool area, playground. And it's starting to warm up this week, so we see a few more kids and people out around as this week goes on. Turning up to the Massanutten Water Park. I don't know if it's open or not, but this is the last big area on the west end. Okay, this is the Massanutten Water Park, as we mentioned coming in here. This is all we knew was here before. But as you can tell, if you look over there, I have no idea what they're building, but it is a huge structure. Yeah. Probably more water slides. And then over here is a motel or condos. So this place is really expanding. We thought this building right here was pretty impressive when we came in 2023. That's right. Because it had water slides and indoor and outdoor parks, and so I'm kind of interested to see what this place looks like now. And over here on the outside, on the right, it looks like they're building another part of this structure, making it bigger again. New indoor water park coming soon. Indoor, okay, that will really help in the winter time. Because it's only good, you know, for the period of time.
And those rooms will be associated with the...
Will they?
Yeah.
So, this is an indoor water park. Wow. Look at the kids, the people having fun. Wow. Really, really nice. Wave pool in the back. Over in the back over there is a wave pool. This place is packed because it is the end of March and it's cold outside, so everybody's having a ball. Well, it was open the last time we were here. I think we just take a walk through, and I'm just going to look on the backside. We're back over here. So this is a big restaurant area. Of course, it's closed right now. And this will give you a little idea. Like I just showed you everything in here, of course, and the flow rider. But yeah, that's what this is called. Yeah. Owner's Lounge. Okay. But this is what you know people come for here in the summer. Wow, it's a huge water park. You can see in the very back all the solar panels are kind of cool. And I remember this wasn't operating anytime we've been here so far, but it just does go to show you that they're starting to get ready because they're filling the pool over there. They're starting to get some water in it. Those big slides there, that will be fun. And yeah, I guess that's why they're expanding. You saw how many people were in the other part. So this is a happening place. Okay, we are turning now away from the area that we stay in to a place called the Massanutten Villas, and that's where the ski hill is and all that stuff. Yep, village is called that.
Yeah, there used to be a little ranger station.
Ranger, yep. Security and stuff's in here. And we're just going to go through. Bear smart, that's good. So this looks kind of like nothing. You know, you kind of say, well, what's in this section, right? But it has a lot of stuff in here. It's actually quite a small area for this many people at the Century. Lodging, recreation, dining, mini golf, go-karts, ski area, conference center. So it's 2.5 miles just in to get to this stuff.
We haven't even got to the other golf course yet.
No, Summit. So all of these areas are broke down into different communities. So if you rent a condo, it could be in a certain area.
Yeah.
Up here to the left is Grenoble, Innsbruck, and Sunrise. 3 different areas of condos.
And that's up by the ski hill.
Yep.
Now we're going to the...
No, those aren't... Yeah, towards the ski hill, you're correct.
Yeah.
But we're going to be down there further. There's a little...
Oh, I remember that place,
Yeah, a little place. We'll go down there. People are... oh, they haven't got to see the golf course. Just a little bit to the right. You can see those tarps. They're still trying to keep their golf course...
Oh, so it's not open today.
It is open,
oh.
but the couple of tee decks are keeping you off.
Okay.
So we'll see that when I get up there. So this is the Mountain Greens, part of their golf course, and it's a real fun golf course. I'll take you guys there later. Right now we're going to drive up, in by the golf course, and where we used to stay. So here is the golf course. Not a big happening place right here today. Yep. Mountain Greens Golf Course. That's the restaurant up top. Down below is where all your carts are. And I guess there's no driving range over here, but you can see the practice green. Make a loop on this one, hopefully, in the next few days. And the reason we're coming down here past the golf course is there's another facility here. There's another recreation facility, and it has a gym as well, and that's where we spent our time 3 years ago. And it's quite a little ways away from us right now, so probably we would go to the other one that we showed you a little earlier. Massanutten Fitness and Rec Center. Need an ID to get in. We got it here, a little pass.
Courts. Ice rink tickets.
Where?
It's a little...
Oh, it's a little one, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So we gotta go upstairs first. Let's go up. We can actually see the gym, and we can actually look down at the pool, I think, if I'm remembering right. Yeah. So yeah, so here's a good bird's eye view right here.
Yeah.
You can see how busy these places are, of course, all heated.
Exactly.
Right, you know. And your gym area here, like I say, lots of stuff in here. Free weights.
Oh, I like this one better.
You do, right?
Yeah.
We can come to this one tomorrow. So another part, the pool area. You come across the hallway. You got a bunch of kids in here playing basketball. And I remember last time it was a happening place too. There were kids everywhere. So people are starting to get fired up for Easter. That's why these people are here. Amazing. So in 2023, when we were staying here, we stayed in this place right here, Eagle Trace at Massanutten. We thought it was just fantastic, and it is nice. But where we are this year, I think it's nicer, and it's so much more closer to everything else.
Yeah.
These little condos, and if you look at this white truck,
Yeah.
he's right in front of the unit we had. It was a 1-bedroom unit.
On the bottom floor.
Yeah, bottom floor. It goes all the way around. We'll just go down at the bottom. And the upstairs ones were 2-bedroom. Yeah, and we were in the end and had a little deck and stuff. It was fine.
It was fine. We
Yep,
thought it
yep.
was pretty cool just to be in the mountains,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with this place. It's just a little farther drive.
Yeah, because you've been following along so far. Quite a little piece up in here, as they say. So we'll go to the top of this hill. Now this is not the hill with the mountain, or the mountain that's not the ski hill.
Yeah.
This is just a
lookout.
A lookout, and that's a great thing, and it gets up there pretty high. I know when we went for our walk in 2023, it was pretty spooky.
Pretty intense.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, and when you got out far enough, pretty. You can see by this road, we're going up.
Yeah, glad it's not slippery out.
Yeah. Wow, we're still going up. Yeah, there are some hikers out.
Yep, there's a parking spot right up there.
Okay. So, we never did this one, the Ridge Trail.
No.
We were
Did part of it.
over there on the other side. We went that way, whatever that one was called. We'll see after. And we just walked up to the top. On the other side, you can see the other valley. We might do that too.
Yeah, you can see a beautiful sunset on that side of the mountain.
But this is the money shot.
Yeah.
This is why people come to Massanutten. Winter, summer, it is just spectacular. And I'm glad it is nice and clear.
See the ski hill over there?
Yep, if you look down the bottom down there, it's hard to see, but you can see the golf course wading its way through all the green. And then you go over there, way up there in the hill, and there's your ski hill. There's still some snow.
In the background.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Mountains, or the Appalachians, I'm not sure.
That's part of the Appalachian Trail. Those are all Blue Ridge Mountains.
Blue Ridge Mountains, and Shenandoah.
Shenandoah Mountains are on the other
side. Yeah. This is really.
There's part of the trail going.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh yeah, there is a trail there. Yes, sir. So those are those stairs, and the view we just had came up here, and this is the start of this 2.2 mile trail. But we just wanted to get to the very top here, because now we're on the other side.
Now you can see the other mountain range.
So maybe just a little bit further down. Watch your feet.
Yep.
I should watch mine. You're more nimble than me. Okay. So there's a road that goes down there, but I don't think that's for anybody who can go down at all. That's blocked off. But anyway, this is the opposite side, of course. Blue Ridge, and you come over this mountain here, and there's the valley, the Shenandoah Valley.
Yeah.
And the ridges start up there and then all the way along that you can see in the background. That's the Shenandoah Mountains.
Yeah.
And it's really,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And when we walked the other trail 3 years ago, if you can see that little peak there, we were almost to that peak.
Yeah.
We walked all the way across, and we were just getting to the point where we were going to start going up to get that view, and I had to call it a day. Yeah, Ann could have kept on going, but this fella couldn't do it anymore. So anyway, this is phenomenal, and we're at about 14 or 15 degrees C, which is about 63 degrees F, and it's a lot warmer than it was this morning. And tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day are all supposed to get warmer and warmer and warmer.
Yeah.
So
2021, 22.
Yeah. So this is the top. It has all the trails keys down here, how far things are. And as you can tell, it's quite elaborate. It's a lot of places to walk. And you look down here, you got some mountain bikers getting off. Really cool. So it must be for trail rides for mountain bikes. So we did this one, Blaze Blue, 1.8 miles. We didn't quite get to the end, or did we?
No, we didn't. Look at these warning signs they have now.
I know. Here, did you see the bikers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
There's a trail that goes, it's only for biking.
Oh, wow.
Foot traffic
Okay.
strongly discouraged.
Experts only. Steep technical terrain with gaps, drops, and jumps. Increased risk of injury.
It is
And like
amazing.
I say, it's a pretty good trail. It gets a little bit rough later, and then like I say, way in behind those trees, you see that peak. That's about as far as we got, and we came back this way.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's really something. Okay, back to the map this morning. As we looked at earlier in the vlog, all these circles represent areas we've seen and vlogged. This area right over here, I'm going to circle this whole area here we're going to look at, and that'll be the last piece going through this whole resort. That's the ski hill area and a bunch of condos, motels, conference centers, and we just want to make sure everybody's aware that, you know, it's a four-season resort, and of course the skiing is a big, huge part of it, and it's a neat area, and we'll go take a little look at that. Plus, this whole area, I don't know, I think Ann mentioned it yesterday, is 6,000 acres, the whole resort. And I believe also there's around 2,000 rooms. So it's like a small town. So, you know, it's a big place. And like I say, just one more area we'll look at today. And then you'll be up to speed on what this resort is all about.
Good morning. Steve is off to the gym, and I'm going to do my outdoor gym today. There's a little park. There's also a nice little walkway through here that shows a little bit of nature. It's a beautiful morning. It's about 15 degrees. And this little park, of course, there's not a single soul other than me here today, but a nice little play park for kids. It's down off the road a bit. You can see the traffic up there. I'm not going to go in there because that is just the children's play park. You can see it is available here. I'm going to spend most of my time in this direction, heading that way and in through this little area and see what's in bloom. Spring is sprung here in Virginia. You can feel it in the air, and it's just a beautiful time of year to explore. Okay, we're going to start our little trail. Already I see some beautiful blooms starting to pop up everywhere. Looks like some little animal prints as well. Let's hope I don't meet anything larger than a squirrel. Okay. Besides the daffodils, we've got these little bluebells, I believe, popping up. Nice beautiful red berries. I don't know what they're called. I'm going to head into the trail from this end. The Rockingham Springs Arboretum. These do not disturb the plants. They were purchased and planted by volunteers. Wonderful. Now, I'm not sure if that's a trillium or not, but very similar to the trillium. Another one there. Beautiful in here. More plants. Really pretty. And look at that place way up there in that hill. Wow, they would have quite a view. Beautiful area. I love it here. So at the beginning of this trail is the Hopkins cabin. Very cute little place. Of course, it's closed. It's very early. No whining. I think it's just to showcase some of the antiques of the time. Cute. So now I'm going to leave this area and follow this path. Takes you across the road and then onto another little walking area. More little Gorgeous. And you can see that's where I was over there. Now on to see what kind of a view I get up here. Squirrel. Okay, so up here is one of the mailbox areas for these little communities that are scattered throughout here. That building, of course, is the sheriff's office and mailboxes. And I noticed they have a little book library in here, which is really nice as well. We'll take a peek in and see if we see any interesting books. Very nice. Puzzles, books. Lots and lots of books. I might have to take a peek at these. Alright, so I've come to the end of this trail. Just leads to subdivisions. It is a nice place to walk or run, so we will head back. Alright, I'm back over across the road, and that concludes my trail hike at this location. One more location to go.
Okay, so we're pulling in here on the way to the ski hill. This is the Lion Centennial Community Park.
Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful. And this is where you can get some canoes, kayaks, that kind of thing.
You can see down there. What a magnificent view. Villas all along the mountain. Gorgeous.
Okay, we are now, after a couple of mile drive in here, heading up this hill, and we're getting close to the actual ski hill. This is where the, they make their money in the winter. So you can see there's an entryway here, shopping, dining, skiing, mini golf, lodging. Up here you see a Perfect Break, so that's like a top tracer indoor simulator for golfers. And there's a little tiny pull off in here, and we'll go in because it has a neat sign. I remember that right there. The old
Virginia is for lovers.
Yep, so we'll go in here. You can see that. There's nothing really up in there. It's called the Massanutten Village. But if you just look right here to your right, you should be able to see. They got a little selfie stick area there, which
I
is
do like
cool.
that, yep.
And you put your thing and you get your selfies done. It's not real busy day, so it's easy to get a good look at it. And up in there in the village is a mini pot, that type of thing.
Go-kart, bumper cars, and bungee parking. So yeah, bungee. They've got so much here. I can't think of anything they don't have.
Yeah. Just while we're down at the bottom before we go up on the ski hill, if you look way up on top there along that ridge line, you'll see the roofs of many of the condos. We are going to go up there at the end and go right to the very end of that road, and you can actually walk out onto the ski hill. Probably still see some snow and stuff. But down here in the bottom, we'll drive down. This is where the infrastructure starts for the ski hill. Your main lodge, your lifts. You'll see some maintenance when we get down a little bit further, where you can see the snow guns. They make a lot of snow here. Virginia's not a very high area for snow, so they have to make a lot. And we'll go up around there, and like I say, just constant condos and housing and apartments and hotels. Unbelievable. So all we're doing is driving up, and you can look a little more to the left if you can see way over there. We're going to drive up over there anyway, like I just explained. But up in here, you think, well, there can't be anything more here. You look at the Massanutten Conference Center. It's a great big hotel, and you just try to get up, and they have these big water tanks. Of course, that's for storage of water in the winter, so they can make snow. There's the conference center there.
There's a hotel.
The hotel. We'll drive around the backside, and all condos way up on top of these hills, and homes and everything else.
Is a
motel.
community.
It's a community. Oh yeah, it's amazing they can have so much stuff up on top of a ski hill area. So way up on top of this hill, of course, it's the mountain peak pool. So you wouldn't think there would be a pool, but I guess in the summertime, this place is just as busy. So when you come down here in this parking lot, you can kind of see it. Of course, it's not open yet, but so they have a pool because you have to service this area of all these condos. And of course, there's a real good look at the ski hill up the hill. Your main lift is up and down the hill. You can see they haven't taken the chairs off of the lift yet. They'll do that this summer. In the middle here, now the bottom section. This is the ski parking lot. There's a walkway there to get into the main lodge. Of course, food, all that kind of stuff. Place to break washrooms. Down in here is a little store, coffee shop, there also has gifts, groceries. But you got to have a place kind of handy. All our kitchens and stuff. Very nice. Yeah. There's a sign up here.
It's the main pub.
That's the main pub. So what we circled on the map this morning is this whole area that you're seeing, all these condos, the ski hill. It's just huge, this place. It's just
Outdoor
huge.
outfitters.
Outdoor outfitters, you name it. But what we will show you is we'll take you up on that, way up on the right, top of that hill, like I said, I mentioned earlier.
Way up there.
Way up there, and we're going right to the end. And we get a better appreciation. We found a good view up there the last time, so we'll come back when we get there.
Now we're heading up to the summit.
This is where you get some good views.
And it's going to be a steep drive.
Okay, there I can turn it off. It's a long drive back here.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's some good views. I don't know. Look, it'll be out your right window if there is. Like we said, you can see the way I'm dressed. It's 10 o'clock in Virginia, it's off a ski hill. Look how answering. It's just beautiful, warm. We just stopped here at the end of that place where we came here last year and walked in here. And when we came, it was in April, wasn't it? Or in 2023, it was in April, and there was all kinds of snow. But if you look here today, it's, you can see a little snow on the backside of that hill. So just a little lookout place to give you an idea. Yeah, a little windier. There's some ski, snow cannons, they call them. And you can kind of see we were way over there when we were at the ski hill down at the bottom. And this is just all part of the ski hill, of course. Very nice. And of course, these are the summits. We just discussed all of these condos. And you can rent those out, and the views on the back side are phenomenal. Anne's going to go skiing, it looks like. Better view down here. Okay, let's come down. We're not in anybody's way.
It'd be even prettier in the fall.
Yep. Oh yeah. Right down there's the lodge. So, on the way up here, we stopped at the golf club. It's going to be 25 degrees, 80 something degrees F. I made a tee off time for 1 o'clock just randomly. Yep. The rates go cheaper from $80 to basically to 60 at 1 o'clock. So we're going to go down there and play this afternoon. Beautiful. Full day planned. So this is the new roller coaster, as Ann mentioned. Mountain Mayhem. And you can see they're just getting ready. It opens in the summer, and you can see they're just sending the cars down without anybody on them. So they're just in experiment mode right now. Kind of cool. And down there are the normal slides they had last year as well. You can see that coming down. That looks like that would be a lot of fun. I don't know how far it goes, obviously to the bottom, I guess.
We are back on the trails. Another new nature trail at Massanutten Resort. All condos along there. There's the ski hill way up there. Beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. And like I say, this nature trail that they designed is cut right through the meadow. We go through these little pine trees. There's a pretty little location over there. It's another look at the golf course, and as I'm walking on this little path, I look down and I think, wow, someone definitely had a slice on that one. Keep looking for more golf balls. That's just beautiful up there where that church is. So this is the tail end of the trail, and it just comes by number 4 on the Meadows course. It is just beautiful. Look at all the daffodils ready to bloom, pink trees, and the mountain valley. This is a beautiful, beautiful golf hole. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's it for my trail review. Thanks for following along.
Number 10 at Mountain Screen Golf Course. Look at what we're going to be going through. I got my caddy with me, and we're going to go along here and have a great time. They started us on number 10 instead of number 1 because they're changing the 9s. They like the way this comes back to the clubhouse so people can buy some stuff. So 10 is 1 now, but hopefully it doesn't screw up our GPSs. Anyway, we'll get a few shots as we go. This will be just full of all kinds of neat looking stuff.
Okay, hole number 1. He had a beautiful drive right down the middle, and he's got a good chance here for a birdie. So I gave him some great advice. I said, don't screw this up.
I tell you, the fairway looks great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I noticed from the last round I played on the other course, the greens were a little shaggy, so a little slower.
It's a little slope to that.
And there's a little break right to or left to right, excuse me. There we go.
Awesome. What a great way to start.
Yep.
Good job, Steve.
Well, it'll all go downhill from here probably. I'll check in after 9, let you know.
This is a gorgeous spot.
Fantastic hole.
Yeah. That looks good right in the middle. I didn't see it bounce, but
Over the bunker, right in the middle of the fairway. Perfect.
perfect.
Birdie,
Okay.
bogey, start. So move on from here.
Yeah, even.
Okay, we are getting ready here for that big dog to bark right now.
First time in 3 years.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Just try to hit the ball anywhere. That's a good one. That's going, it's going, it's got beside the green, and it's to the side of the hill. Good one.
Looking for a ball, and we found 2 deer. Hello, babies. Not a bit afraid. The slope on this course is absolutely unbelievable.
18.
This is a view. Look how high we are. Come left, yeah.
Oh,
I heard a tree snap.
yeah, I'm not sure where it ended up.
That is some view though, wow.
That's something?
Yeah, gorgeous. We look around here.
Fantastic. Just a treat to play this golf course.
Deer
Fantastic.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Groundhogs running in front of you.
Here's your rules on this golf course. And the third one. It's the tough one. Do not go up or down hills. It's all hills. Everything is sideways. Left to right, left to right. Wow.
Look at all these houses. They're huge. And they go all along the side of the mountain. I'll show you a few more when we go down further. That look better?
Okay, 18 green at the Mountain Green Golf Course. Nice day.
Perfect day.
Yeah, and that will be a wrap for us here at Massanutten. I hope that, you know, some of this was informative for everybody. I know it's a little longer vlog than we normally do, but there's so much stuff to show you here. We didn't even get it all, but we got a lot. So if you're looking to come for skiing, golf, accommodations, whatever, it's not a bad place. We really enjoyed our stay.
We love it here.
We love it here.
We'll be back.
We'll be back next time.
Bye.